Nolan back in the shotgun. This time the ball's fumbled again, and this time Sowers looks like it is going to jump on top of it for Clyde. And Clyde dodges a big bullet right there. Out again to the right side. Caden Clark in motion, goes back out towards the sideline. Getting a little bit of pressure, and there's a throw down the middle, and he's got Brandon Berry wide open to the 5, and that's going to be a Bulldog touchdown. And that's going to be a snap almost over Nolan's head, and he's going to be under pressure, and Morgan gets to him almost and jumps at his feet, and he's going to have all kinds of time to run as he goes to the 5 and is still not brought down, and that's going to be a touchdown, as that's probably 5-man off to the left, 4 or 5 people, and there's going to be a drop snap again. And that's going to be a pass that's going to be completed to Griffin. And he's finally going to be brought down by Merritt to the left. Peyton Burton in the backfield. Riley back to pass. Looks, and he's got a wide open. And that's going to be an interception in the end zone by Nolan. And somebody's going to have to get him because he's loose on the right side and going down the field past the 45, past the 50. And Peyton Burton is the last man standing, and he's not going to catch him, as that's going to be a 100-yard, maybe 100. This time one back set, 2 wide, 2 slots, and that's going to be a screen. And that's going to be a fumble, and Brownfield's going to get on top of that.
Wouldn't be shocked to see a quarterback draw here from him either.
Yeah, they've got the Cruz back in the backfield, and that's going to be, looks like a trap up the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Something ends up being a run back up the middle. Looks like Peyton Lopez on the, and there's going to be a pass, and that's going to be bobbled by 2 wide outs, and that's going to be a free play.
Got him outside. It's free play.
And that's going to be caught by Berry. Berry's going to have it at the 10 and into the end zone for a touchdown. There are flags on the field, but looks like they got picked up in a hurry. The 2 slots right off of the right side tackle, and that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to run the quarterback keeper, and all he does is just keep turning around and turning around and turning around.
Then they get a hold in the secondary.
Yep, and looks like Peyton Burton finally got an athlete. You kind of do things like that to manage the ball. 3rd down, Nolan back to pass, and he's looking long, and he's got number 7 wide open at the 10-yard line, and that's going to be a catch and a touchdown. And they've got motion, Quentin Nia in motion, and again, Nolan's going to take the ball, but he's not going to get into the end zone as that was off to the left. Riley back to pass, pretty good protection, and he's got all alone Peyton Burton off to the right sideline. He's finally going to be pushed out of bounds.
First down.
This time they've got Caleb Moore back in the backfield, and Riley's jumping around back there doing his Nolan, and he's got somebody wide open in the end zone. All he's got to do is catch it, and that's going to be Pilo in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. And Nolan back, and he's going to hand it off to Cruz, and he's pretty much going to be unstopped. And Cruz is going to be back there in the backfield, and this time somebody's got a hold of Nolan, and they ain't letting go.
Back at the 15.
Yeah, and that'll be Brandon Berry with the soccer-style kick, and he's going to pass it, and he does pass it over to what looks like to be Peyton Lopez.
Or the Brownfield 19, actually.
Yeah. Motion by Crawford. Riley back to pass, and he's just going to go for it. He's got him open back there behind him again. It's Brandon Berry.
How do you do this?
Behind the secondary, and a touchdown for Clyde Bulldog. And another handoff to Moore as he's going crazy and keeps running. He's got an opening, and he gets in for the touchdown.
Wow. A lot of missed tackles there, but good job by Moore to keep those
leverage for the point after. Clark bobbles the exchange, and that's going to be a fire kind of thing. See if they've got any more left in the tank, basically. You got Twins out to the left side, and that's going to be run by. Oh, and that's been stripped by Morgan. Morgan's got the ball, and they're finally going to blow it dead. That's 4 down territory. Riley back to pass. He's going to pass to Burton in the end zone, and that's going to be no good. They're going to call him out as maybe a pooch kick or something like that. So 4th down at about 4.
Nope.
And they're going to put it in Nolan's hands. He's going to go around the outside, and this time he's going to get tackled by a perfect perfect tackle right there, open field, and Luke Baker put us to the lineman. And that's going to be a handoff, and Moore's going to scamper. He's going to get some daylight that time. There's going to be a fumble, and Brownfield looks like they're going to get on top of it. A good play that time by number 15 Flores that looked like kind of stripped the ball right about time for Brownfield at Bulldog 40. Nolan back to pass with all kind of time. Finally Wheatley gets in there, and that's going to be almost intercepted.
Way to go, Eric!
Back on the clock, and of course from a timeout you're not going to. And there goes
There you go, Tanner.
there goes Riley on a quarterback keeper, and he's still on his feet, and he will scamper all the way. Nobody's even close to him.
Right.
Ooh, just got it off.
And there's a handoff, and he's got open field, and that's going to be a touchdown Bulldogs. Peyton Burton. Nolan back in the shotgun. He's probably going to air it out this time. 9 seconds left, and that's going to be a wobbly pass, and that's going to be incomplete at about the 20-yard line. The Mustang Bowl here at Sweetwater in the Sammy Ball Classic. Your final score is your Clyde Bulldogs 48, Brownfield 32. I'm Lance Burleson, and he's Jeff Duncan. And again, sir, thank you for accompanying me.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Next week we'll have the G-Man back on board, and we'll get things going there. And